Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Metal Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that the S&P 500 level where we are right now, which is about 20%. It's very close to enter into the bear market, which can have an impact, obviously, on the crypto market as well. And also the second thing I would like to mention, that Tether withdraws top 10 billion US dollar recently, and Tether is the biggest one among the stable coins, and we have seen what happened to UST. And if something bad would happen to USDT, well, that would cause a much bigger problem. And the third thing is all about that luxury fashion brands join the crypto sphere. So guys, all this in today's video. And if you would like to stay up to date, very simple, just subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Boom, because every single weekday I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. Yesterday, I had to go to the countryside, so I didn't have time to make a video. That's why there wasn't a video on Monday, but today I'm back on track. And check out the links on this video. Many useful ones. There's a free course, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And by the way, talking about cryptocurrencies, it's time to look at the market, where we can see that Bitcoin is at 29,374 US dollar, which is a bit more than 3% decrease in the last 24 hours. Ethereum went down 2.8%, just under $2,000 at the moment. When we're looking at the top gainers, we see Bitcoin Gold going up 20%, Loopring 11, Stacks almost 5, but pretty much that's it, couple of percent for the others. And well, we still have here UST going down, but the second one this time is Kyber Network, which previously went up very well. And then we have Zcash 7% down, Kava 7%. So a couple of going down, couple of up, not major moves in either direction. And when we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart, it's very important to notice that we have a record here, a negative record, because this is here the weekly. And we have 8 candles in red after each other. 8 weeks after each other in red, and now we forming here the 9th one. So, and this is actually really a record. We haven't seen something like this. So this is a strong bearish time at the moment. And well, to be honest with you, sooner or later there should be a green candle. So a relief rally could come basically anytime. And when we move to the daily, then this is the reason why I drew this trend line, because the whole situation in the world, the economy and everything, it's looking pretty bad. So right now I'm not looking for a major Bitcoin rally, but a relief rally, which is again going up a little bit, breathe a little bit, maybe Bitcoin up like going up to 35,000 US dollars, somewhere here, just not breaking the trend line, or just like breaking it slightly, and then maybe coming back again if we still continue this downward trend. And also we can see here a bullish divergence when you're looking at the RSI and also here Bitcoin, which shows that again it's a bullish one. So the trend can now reverse and going up, but I would be personally very careful about it because oh, by the way, actually this is the wrong one. Yeah, because we are not really strong, to be honest with you. This is definitely a downward trend, and the whole economic situation with all this interest rate hikes and everything else with the Ukraine-Russian war, things just not looking good. Obviously, this is just a question of time when we gonna return to the bullish territory. But first of all, it can happen that sooner or later now a relief rally is coming. But it's not necessary to the new all-time highs kind of thing. But we will see step by step. I'm not saying that cannot happen, because you cannot say something like this in cryptocurrency. Everything can happen here, but you have to prepare for kind of both. And trend is your friend, and the trend right now is going down. Yet another important thing is, I think, when we're looking at here the price drops of Bitcoin in percentage, and you can see that actually, roughly speaking, in 2015 you had a 90% one, then 2019 you had 80% one, 70 something in 2020 at the pandemic situation, and right now so far we are 60 something. So we dropping less and less. I'm not saying that this was the end of it, so of course this can continue, but the trend, it looks like that this kind of volatility is not as big as it used to be in the past. Of course, the fear and greed index is still around this extreme fear area. Last week we had actually 8, which is a pretty low number, very rare to hit 8, and then since that we're back to 12, but it's like definitely still fear. Okay, and now let's move on to the first topic. And the first topic is all about that basically S&P 500, it's very close to enter to the bearish territory, which of course can drag the cryptocurrency market with it. So let's discuss that. Okay, so we definitely, for example, when we're looking at the Nasdaq, we are in the bearish territory. But however, now when we're looking at Friday's news, we can see that S&P 500 set to open higher after narrowly avoiding bear market close, and the S&P 500 on Friday basically dipped into the bear market territory. So already dipped in it. Let me show you. So here, we're talking about, oh, by the way, just clarify the whole situation. So here we go. So the stock entered the bear market when widely followed indexes such as S&P 500, Dow Jones, sink 20% from their high points. Nasdaq is already in it for a while. And look at this. The wick already went in it on Friday, but right then it closed around, as you can see here, 19 point something %. And then we went up again, but today, as you can see, it's again reddish. So it's very important which direction we follow, because when we close under this 20% level, that officially called then the bear market territory, which definitely can cause some fear, extreme fear, more fear, put it this way, on the market, and then maybe even more the stock market going down. And when crypto is correlated to the stock market at the moment, then it can hit the crypto market as well. So it's important to watch this, because it's one thing that we have this bullish divergence at the moment and we're going sideways, and then maybe the relief rally can come. But if something like this happens on the stock market, it can easily have an impact on the crypto market as well. And in that case, it could make it even more bearish. So I think this is a very important thing to look at, because these markets are kind of connected to each other in several ways. And yeah, as you can see, a Nasdaq composite, which is obviously driven by technology stocks, has been in the bear market since March. So already, but we do know that S&P 500 and the Dow Jones are bigger. So if these guys getting in that territory, that could have bigger impact on the market. So I would keep an eye on that. Right, and now let's move on to the next topic. And the next topic is all about USDT, so Tether basically, which lost in its market cap recently $10 billion. We do remember this UST issue, and Terra Luna. and this kind of fear on the stablecoin market, what's happening here with stablecoins, and people really scared, like with those which they cannot trust 100%. Yeah, who you can trust 100%? No one, basically. But like, here is Tether. And when you're looking at Tether, then basically since the 12th of May, so in the last, put it this way, 2 weeks, Tether has lost $10 billion, as you can see, in its market cap. So Tether has seen the circulating supply plunged from 84 billion, which was 11th of May, around 73 billion as of Monday, which is actually yesterday. And it's very important to point out that also about 1 billion was withdrawn late Friday evening. And, the issue with Tether is that, is it really backed? So here's the question. And, regulators and economists have long questioned whether Tether has enough assets in its reserve to justify its stablecoins purported peg to the dollar. And, USDT is quite simply fully backed by collateral, Tether said in its statement on Monday. So on Monday, they wanted to make it clear that, guys, everything is okay. But this is just simply their words. So, we have heard, the one talking about many things, that everything is okay and it's things will be sorted. And guess what happened? So this is just simply not enough. And what I would like to just mention briefly, if anything happens to Tether, which is the largest stablecoin by market cap, it will have a much, much bigger impact on the cryptocurrency market than UST had, which was the third biggest stablecoin by market cap. So the biggest amount is in Tether, and then USDC is coming the second, which is, by the way, coming up. More and more people and whales moving their stablecoin from USDT to USDC. And now there's a shift, which we can see. But so there are skeletons still in this crypto market, and we have to be aware of it. And until it's not 100% clear what is really behind Tether, then until that, people will doubt it. And it doesn't matter what they're saying. As you can see, the trend, they moving money out from Tether, 10 billion in 2 weeks. It's quite a significant amount. And when you're looking at USDC, you can see that actually money, a lot of billions went into USDC. So it's not necessarily taking out from all stable coins, taking out from the put it in this way, not, I wouldn't say it's too strong to say shady ones, but the ones they cannot really trust. And even Tether is the biggest by market cap. Many people doubting that they are really backed with that amount of US dollar what their market cap is. So this is just worth to keep an eye on. Okay. And the third thing I wanted to talk about is, for example, a French luxury brand now adopting crypto payment, and there is a Swiss watch brand as well. So let's get into that. Okay, so it's very important to mention, as crypto is developing and growing, that there are more and more places you can use your cryptocurrency. And now we have here this French luxury brand, Balenciaga, to accept Bitcoin, Ethereum as a payment. So we do know that earlier, this month, there was Gucci. They announced it, that they, welcome Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin, and Shiba Inu. And now we have another fashion brand, because I think these guys realize that crypto people who have money, they, really enjoy to spending their money. And, fashion is one thing to show off, really. That's like, look what I have kind of thing. So you buying expensive product to show basically that how much you have earned. It's not important for everybody, but I do know that's important for many people, as they living their Instagram life and showing others what kind of lifestyle they have achieved. And of course, luxury fashion brands take a big part of it. And Gucci, definitely one of the big favorites of many crypto people. But therefore, other luxury brands would like to enter in this because they realize that people are happy to spend more of their crypto than they would rather cash out into fiat and then, spend their fiat. So they decide to accept Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean, in this case, Balenciaga. And then here we have, in the US at least, Tag Heuer, which is, a Swiss watchmaker. And, Tag Heuer partners with BitPay to offer US clients Bitcoin payments. So buyers can spend a dozen cryptocurrencies, including, by the way, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and 5 stable coins. Interestingly, they will be able to pay up to 10,000 US dollar per transaction with no minimum spending requirements. So the minimum is not, but there is a top. By the way, you can easily buy a Tag Heuer watch under 10,000, as it's not as big brand as, for example, Rolex and some others. But of course, this would be great that they can actually increase this limit. But right now in the US, you can buy your great Tag Heuer watch with your cryptocurrency. And the companies they accept cryptocurrency are growing day by day, and therefore there are some new big ones I'm mentioning on this channel just to see how this whole crypto industry and the crypto how it's getting more mainstream, how that is growing. I think it's very important to see because the signs for crypto overall looking pretty great. What's looking bad is the economic situation of the world, and it has an impact on the crypto market, on the stock market, and how people on the behavior of investors and so on and so forth. But on the other hand, we should see that how the world adopts cryptocurrency. This is definitely developing and getting just bigger and bigger and smoother day by day. And I think this is also very important to point out because if you're thinking long term, then things looking pretty good. Guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, hit the like button if you like this kind of content. Also, subscribe to this YouTube channel if you would like to get the daily fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news. And see you tomorrow. Have a good one.